Welcome back to the Red Devils Report. Manchester United aren't just chasing players anymore, they're chasing icons. Reports from Spain claim United officials met Vinícius Jr in Madrid, with Sir Jim Ratcliffe determined to make the Brazilian the club's new global icon. This isn't just a transfer rumour, this is a Galactico-level move. Let's break down what happened, why Real Madrid might sell, and whether Vinícius Jr could actually become the face of Manchester United. Just months ago, this would have sounded impossible. But now, things are changing fast. Tension with Xabi Alonso and public frustration, contract talks stalled. Salary dispute with Mbappé. Vinicius wants to be paid the same as Kylian Mbappé. Madrid say that's unfair. That disagreement has opened the door. In October's El Clasico, Vinicius was substituted and exploded, reportedly saying, "Me, coach, it's always me. I'm leaving the team." That moment changed everything. Even though he apologised, insiders say trust was damaged. Madrid do not like public defiance. Belgian journalist Sacha Tavolieri revealed, contract talks have completely broken down. Madrid are open to selling. 150 million euros is the starting price. With Vinicius' contract running to 2027, this summer may be Madrid's last chance to sell for full value. Spanish reports claim United held a private summit with Vinicius in Madrid, not agents, not intermediaries, direct contact. United outlined the project, his role, his status, his commercial power. This wasn't recruitment, this was courting a superstar. This is key. Sir Jim Ratcliffe doesn't just want good players, he wants faces of the club. Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo, Eric Cantona, Ruud van Nistelrooy. United believe Vinicius can be that guy. Commercially, sportingly, globally. Reports claim United are willing to pay the 150 million euros, match any salary demand, make Vinicius the highest earner. Why? Because icons pay for themselves. Shirt sales, sponsorships, global reach. INEOS want United back at football's top table. Under Ruben Amorim, Vinicius would be left-sided attacker, main outlet, offensive focal point he brings, pace, chaos, goals, star power. This would instantly elevate United's attack to elite level. Obstacles, massive fee, Madrid pride, competition from PSG and Saudi. But the fact remains, United have already made contact. That alone is huge. So Red Devils, be honest. Would you break the bank for Vinícius Jr? Is this the icon signing United need? Drop your thoughts below, like, subscribe and share. In other news, Manchester United are quietly changing how they operate in the transfer market, and today's story might be the clearest sign yet. While the headlines usually focus on superstar names and instant impact signings, United have now stepped into a high-stakes battle with Manchester City and Bayern Munich for one of Europe's most intriguing teenage midfielders. His name is Chris Ino. He's 19 years old, playing senior football every week and already being discussed inside elite recruitment rooms across Europe. And here's the key detail. Ruben Amorim has personally endorsed the move. That alone tells you this isn't gossip. This is planning. So today we're breaking down who Christ Ino really is, why Manchester City currently lead the race, why United are getting involved now, and what this pursuit tells us about INEOS Amorim and the future of United's midfield. This is not hype, this is strategy. Christ Ino is not a household name yet. The 19-year-old midfielder joined Trabzonspor from SC Bastia in the summer and has adapted to senior football at remarkable speed. Within months, he's gone from being viewed as a developmental prospect to a regular starter in the Turkish Super League, contributing goals, assists and commanding midfield performances. Physically, he stands out immediately. Powerful runner, strong in duels, comfortable covering ground, box to box. Technically, he's impressing scouts just as much. Calm in possession, progressive passer from deep, confident carrying the ball through midfield lines. It's why comparisons to Yaya Touré have already started to appear, not because anyone expects him to reach those heights, but because the style is recognisable. Ulai is already a twice-capped Ivory Coast international, which tells you how quickly his stock has risen. And that rise is exactly why Europe's elite are now circling. Let's talk numbers, because this is where things get serious. Despite a market value hovering around €9 million, Trabzonspor are holding firm on a valuation in excess of €40 million. Why? Simple. Ulai is under contract until 2030. He's a guaranteed starter, and there's interest from multiple super clubs. Trabzonspor know they're in a position of strength. They're not desperate to sell, they're selling potential. And when Manchester City and Bayern Munich are involved, the asking price rises automatically. Manchester City are currently considered front runners, and it's not difficult to understand why. City identified Ulai early. They've tracked his development closely, and crucially, they see him as a long-term midfield solution. Pep Guardiola's side view Ulai as a potential partner for Rodri or a long-term successor. They like his composure under pressure. They like his ability to progress play from deep. And they like that he already understands positional discipline. City don't need him tomorrow. They can afford to wait, develop and integrate. That's a massive advantage in negotiations. Bayern Munich are also very much involved. Their midfield is ageing. They're planning a refresh. And Ulai fits the profile Bayern traditionally target. Young, physically dominant, high tactical ceiling. Bayern's presence adds pressure, because once Bayern gets serious, prices rise and timelines shorten. Trabzonspor know this. United know this. City know this. So why are Manchester United stepping in now? This is where Ruben Amorim and INEOS come into focus. United's midfield is approaching a crossroads. Casemiro is now 33. His contract is winding down. And while he remains useful, the energy, legs and durability are not what they once were. United need athleticism, longevity, tactical flexibility. Chris Ino Ulai ticks those boxes, and the most important detail, Amorim personally endorsing the move. That suggests alignment. No panic buy, no agent-driven deal, no short-term fix. This is recruitment tied directly to the manager's vision. United are not expecting a January deal. This is summer groundwork, and that patience is significant. For years, United fans have complained about the same issues: short-term thinking, overpaying for reputation, lack of squad planning. This pursuit feels different. Ulai is not a marquee name. He's not trending on social media, and that might be exactly the point. INEOS want age-profiled recruitment, resale value, physical dominance, tactical intelligence. Amorim wants players who can grow into the system, not force the system to change. This is a long-term bet, and even if United don't win the race, the intent matters. Let's be honest. €40 million for a 19-year-old outside the top 5 leagues is a risk. There are no guarantees. There never are. But United fans have seen the alternative. Overpaying for familiar names, chasing short-term solutions, blocking youth pathways. At least this risk comes with age on its side, physical tools, tactical upside, and resale value. If it works, United secure a midfield pillar for years. If it doesn't, the asset still holds value. That's smart risk. This deal may never happen. Manchester City may win, Bayern Munich may win, but Manchester United being in the conversation matters. It shows planning, it shows alignment, it shows a shift away from panic. Chris Ino Ulai represents trajectory, not certainty. And for the first time in a long while, United appear willing to bet on the future, not the past. If you're a United fan desperate to see a midfield built with intent, energy and intelligence, this is the kind of move you want to see. Let us know in the comments. Would you spend €40 million on Ulai? Like, subscribe, and we'll keep you covered on everything Manchester United.